Welcome, Cancer, to your beginning of the month of May reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Welcome back, all subscribers and anyone new. Welcome, welcome, and cross watchers, of course. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you in the beginning of May. This message is coming out. Getting out of a tower moment. I'm going to keep it in reverse because it came out in reverse. And you know me, I do reversals if you guys have been on my channel long enough, because it's there for a reason. It says I had this personal disruption, this personal transformation, this disruption that caused a personal transformation. Meaning this disruption was so big that it actually changed everything within that situation. What I'm striving for, how my life is going. I changed something dramatic. Okay, so it could have literally happened, right? Just out of the blue, and all of a sudden it's like, boom, but here we go. It taught you something, but you moved through it, right? Say, I didn't die. I didn't die. If anything, it did leave you running, feeling a little run down, but in the end, you had this sudden awareness. You know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. Ooh, so what was potentially super chaotic turned around quick. And quick is however time flew for you, right? Yeah, coming back to the self-care, loving yourself enough to say, I've had enough, I'm not going to do this. This gave me the ultimate awareness to know where I stand, what I'm doing, and how I'm going to get out of it. Looking deep within the cup over here says I'm giving back compassion to myself. How dare this situation try to fill me with anxiety, fear. Maybe I was sitting in a comfort zone. I didn't realize that I was using a comfort zone, but now I'm getting out of that despair. I'm no longer going to feel this hopelessness because I've had the sudden awareness of what is going on. This loss has completely changed everything about what it is I truly knew, everything that I'm feeling, and I'm getting inspired. Look at that. Look at that. And now I'm feeling inspired. I have the urge to create. I have the urge to, you know what? Don't tell me I'm going to fall down. Don't tell me I can't do it. So leading yourself to welcoming news, welcoming new opportunities, feeling that growth. I went in as a kitten and I came out as a full-grown lion. Because it was almost to the point where it feels like, yeah, you know what? You wore me down. It tore me down. I mean, down to the ground, right? But I looked at the situation, and now look at me. Now you guys are so powerful. You might even still be feeling this at this time right now. And if you're still going on with this energy, for some of you, I'm looking a lot in the past. If you're still waiting for this to happen, you are gaining so much strength right now, more strength than you could ever imagine. I mean, don't be afraid. Just take it easy. Yeah, you're gearing up. For a lot of you, you're gearing up or you've already geared up. Okay? It's one of those readings where you can feel like the past is so on top of the present, it's almost hard to, decipher how many of you have actually already done this or how many of you are going through this right now. But I still feel like no matter what, you're still in those beginning, even if this has already happened, you're still in those beginning stages of being that tiger, being that lion, right? It's like, yeah, I did. You have victory over your success. Look at all this fire. I mean, look at all the fire. The fire is just consuming you, which is good because that's desire, that's passion. That's an urge to grow, that urge to get out there and tell them, you know what, don't tell me I can't do it. Ooh. Yeah. I was so frustrated, but now you have all the good news. Now you have this speedy recovery, and I see you guys right now, in the now, right now, saying, I'm done, I'm over this. Action, 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 action. All this swift action coming towards you. I mean, this is the swiftest action that I've seen in a long time. And I've never seen this much fire in a reading in my life. Unless it's a personal reading, which even then I don't think I've had this much fire. This is where your confidence and your independence and your courage is just there. And you're so focused. You're going to feel this focus. You're definitely going to feel this focus right now. Okay? I mean, you have the zest for life. You know, I'm a bullet train right now. That you want to get up. You want to take the sudden action. You want those, you want that desire. So I do feel like you're going to reflect and define and refine and redefine, right? How you're going to connect with others, your job, the things you want, right? Really aligning yourself closely with the intentions that you're really looking for. I mean, this is really going to be your month, and I'm telling you, towards the end of the month is when you're really going to feel all of these true rewards. Right now, you're feeling it by the grace of the victory of self-confidence, that you know that your rewards are going to come in, that you have good news. Look at this, you do have news coming in. You do have news coming in for sure. Practicing that gratitude is going to make a huge, huge difference for that new moon as it's bringing in that beautiful cycle change for the new month. Really going to be inspired by that. Look at that, talking about moving on. Talking about that exploring with the foresight and knowing exactly where I want. There is something you are looking for. Something you want to expand on. Something, I'd had enough of this. I want this. It really could never have happened without that tower moment. It just couldn't. Because it really brought out that adventurous spirit that you have deep within yourself that you were made of. To really want to get out there and say, that's it. This is what I want. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. Jeez. Turning that luck, turning that wheel into your favor. By what? Getting up, doing what might even scare you, taking on a new project, putting your hands and your faith somewhere else, into a new area, into a new direction. Wow. There's really not much, a whole lot more you can really say about that situation. I'll grab a couple of cards here and see what Spirit has to say. I just like, wow. Could even be just as little as daring to be different, right? Yep, making new choices, new decisions, and new directions. Right now, it's all about that right now. Really thinking about that, really getting past the heartache, saying, I'm pulling out these swords, don't tell me where I'm going. I really just keep hearing that. Just don't tell me where I'm going. I know where I'm going. I just feel that earthly kind of stubborn energy coming out, which is good because it's empowering you to get to your desires, to get to what you truly want. And with this here too, if you're looking for new love, this is the card of sexual desire as well. So if you're out there and you want new love, the Queen of Cups is also new love, then you're going to get out there, you're going to find that love. Make sure that when you are looking for new love, that you aren't telling yourself, the same old, he hurt me, she hurt me. Don't even bring that stuff up. Let it go. Forgive that so that you don't put your vibrations back to old vibrations, right? If we are, geez, I hope Steve doesn't cheat on me like Brian did. Oh, well, he screwed that up. Right? Huge possibility. Why do I always date cheaters? Well, there went that right there, because you're already worried about it. You're already in the vibration of picking up a cheater. No, you want to tell yourself good affirmations. I am going to find someone who loves me, who is a one-man, woman, or a one-woman man, or whatever, or a one-partner. However this works. It doesn't matter. This is what I want. A person who loves and cherishes me. You know, and when you're getting ready for the new moon, get scripting. Those of you who watch manifestation, we know all about scripting. Let's script out the person I want. Why? Because it brings in the hope. It brings in the hope and the union. Same with the job. Don't talk about how shitty your boss was, because you could end up with another shitty boss, right? We forget about those things. We're going to a different vibration. Vibrate at the better vibrations, right? So yes, this is truly a time period right now in the beginning of the month for you to focus on what it is you truly want. Okay? Spread your kindness and your compliments. Time to get emotionally strong. Keep that emotionally strongness going. You guys, I don't think I've seen a more determined reading all month. Get out there and get going. I haven't. I have to admit, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. That's not wands. 6 cards of fire. All I can say is you're on fire. Good. From the Goldwildfire to you, all I have to say is keep that fire under your ass, as I do all the time. And until next time, peace and love, my friends. Guys, you guys are on a roll. Bye-bye.